I'm so excited to share with you a dust cover kind of rail for my SKS. Okay, definitely there are many different options, right? You can either put a rail mount on the dust cover or remove this rear sight, okay, this yardage meter, and remove it and replace with something else, or even the hand guard, okay, put a rail on the hand guard, or even some folks are even more creative. They simply mount a red dot or something here on the barrel. Okay, there are some bigger, longer rail systems, right? Mounted on the pin here, and also you need to remove the yardage. Of course, there are some shell deflector, right? I personally do not want to remove my yardage because I really like how it feels and how it looks, okay? And also I want to use I don't want to get rid of my stripper clips, okay? I think stripper clips is one of the advantages of SKS and fun part of it. So when I found there an option like this, a dust cover kind of rail, I was so excited. But yet in the meantime, because the dust cover is not as solidly fixed on the receiver, right? And if that is the problem, it might not hold zero after the recoils. So it's also very hard to find actually. On eBay, there's a seller from the US, but they don't ship to Canada. If you are in Canada, we share the same kind of issue. On AliExpress, you can also find something like this, but they are not shipping to Canada either. I found this on Wish, okay? I think it cost me $40 or something. It's definitely a Chinese seller, and took them like 1 week or two, like 2 weeks to deliver it to me. And it feels like a very solid piece of metal. I think it's steel. And once I received it, and this is not something readily usable, you have to file it off some pieces, okay? Because this part which holds the pin is too wide, okay? I need to file it, okay, both sides very carefully. And also these two tips, or I don't know how to call them, like edges, or somebody call it ear. But anyways, these two parts are longer than the dust cover of my own SKS, okay? And I also need to file off both sides to make sure their length is suitable. And also, you have to make sure, there's a kind of angle, okay? Make sure the angle fits the receiver, okay? Yeah, that's... Somebody said that it took them like 2 hours to file this dust cover to fit their SKS. It didn't took me too much time. I think I just spent like 30 minutes, but you have to be very careful, okay? Do not file it too hard. Like, file it like, 2 or 3 times, okay? And then try to fit it on, whether it fits, okay? You wanna make sure that this fits perfectly, or even a little bit tight on your gun, on your receiver, because you don't want to see any wiggle room or any rattling, okay? Because when you shoot it, the recoil, if it's too loose, okay, the recoil will not help hold zero. When I put it on, this is how it looks. That's pretty good, I think. And the nice thing about this guy is there's a channel, okay? You see this rail is kind of high rise, okay, from the dust cover, and there's a channel. You see the rear side, right? So that means this will not prevent you from using the original iron sights, which is nice. I had a difficult time to sight in, okay? Eventually I find that actually, even though I thought the dust cover was solid and sturdy, but actually after several shots, and it actually started wiggling, okay? So it's not a perfect fit, which is not surprising because of the how the dust cover is secured on the receiver. So yeah, see,